Okay, I got a question. This is a very different question. Question that I never gotten before. Dude was like, have I ever gotten any complaints from a woman about what I was packing? Yeah, man. Said, if ever, any woman said, ever told me you can't work the middle because you think too little. No. I tell you what, I've gotten complaints, but not in a negative way. Not necessarily a negative way. I've had women tell me that you're too big or uncomfortable or uh, it's hard to, you're hard to handle. I've had women say stuff like that. Um, I've gotten those type of complaints, but I never had a woman tell me that hey, you're too little. I never got that before, you know. But at the same time, I had I said 2 to 3 women say they weren't satisfied. And hey man, you can't satisfy everybody. You know, I ain't Superman. You know, and so that didn't phase me one bit. Now, here's one thing to be careful with. If a woman tells you that what you got is too little, it's that can be now if she tells you it's too little, but then y'all keep but she keep letting you stick it in. Now that's just disrespectful now. Or she's trying to dominate you or control you, or maybe she wants to cuckold you. So you got to be careful with that. Now, see, as a woman, if a woman wants to be with a guy, she can't tell that guy. She shouldn't tell that guy that he has a little pecker if she wants to be with him, because what's that? She's going to destroy his ego. So I told a woman the other day, I said, you can't tell a man he got a little pecker. Can't tell a man he's Tiny Tim if you want to be with him. Now, if you don't want to be with him, oh, okay, whatever then. But if you want to be with that guy, you can't tell him that. Now, from a guy's perspective, if a woman tells you you got a little pecker, I'm talking like blatantly, whether she's upset or not upset, she ain't for you. You need to cut bait and keep it moving. That's the first thing. Second thing, that's a form of disrespect too. That's a form of disrespect too. It can be a form of disrespect. Just depends on how she comes off. Now, like I said, if she comes off aggressive, very masculine about it, she's probably trying to dominate and control you. Or she probably wants to cuckold you. That happens. See, a lot of people are in these alternative lifestyles, swingers, or maybe they're in the underworld. I call it the underworld. Underworld is below the surface level because everything above the surface is, for the most part, a facade, just for show. That's why people always tell you believe half of what you hear and half of what you see. Because everything above surface it never is what it looks like. But a lot of people are part of these clubs, and swingers, and you got hot wives out here, and So a lot of these women want to cuckold these guys. They want to dominate and control the guy. So a lot of times, maybe she wants to do that, but she doesn't really know how to tell you that. And what usually happens is a lot of this shit starts to slip out because she can't hold it back, especially if it's a Caucasian woman. They like the main ones. They in these alternative lifestyles. You know, they cuckold a lot of the white guys all the time. You know, whether he know it or not, whether they might not even call it that. They might not put a title on it, but that's what it is. You know, she'll talk down to the guy, control the guy, dominate the guy, and she get the layup with another guy of probably his choice or her choice or mutual decision. You know, see, a lot of people are into that stuff. A lot of people get off. A lot of guys get off with their wife sleeping with another guy. You know, and see, a lot of guys are very insecure about what they packing to out here. I learned this when I was in the Navy. I learned this. When I was younger, I didn't realize this. Because a couple of days ago, this girl I've known for a long time, she said over the past 3 to 4 years, every guy she's met, they always ask her if she ever been with a black guy. She said that's a common question. I said it is a common question. And I said, it ain't just you. A lot of girls I know been getting that. If you look, she's black. But if you look at her, in certain circles, she could pass for a Latin woman. She could pass. But she's a black woman. I mean, I know her personally. But, which is another funny thing, because these guys think she's something else other than a black woman. So that's funny too, you know. But yeah, I told her, I said, yeah, that's a pretty common question out here that a lot of women get today. Because these guys are very insecure. And see, here's the deal. It's not that, there's another thing that I learned. It's not just because, it's not really all about the guy. It's not really because she slept with a black guy. That's not really. It's not really all about that. It's the fact that he can't do what this guy did to her. That's where the insecurities come from. See, they feel like if he knows this woman has been with somebody like me, in his mind, he can't match up to that. He can't level up to that. Now, if she's been with another, say, Caucasian guy, an Asian guy, well, he know he can outwork the Asian guy or perform better than the Asian guy. He know he has a chance to outwork the other Caucasian guy. But when it comes to me, like, oh, he don't even want to try. Just forget about it. This is how people think like this. I'm laughing, but there's guys that are very insecure. They think like this. As soon as I've learned this when I was when I went in the Navy, when I went to Japan, I heard the same. Everywhere I go, I hear stories like this. I heard it in Japan. I heard it in Australia. I heard it in Korea. I heard it in Guam. I heard it in same thing in Hawaii. In the Dubai, Bahrain. I hear the same. Not so much in Dubai, Bahrain. Not so much over there, but Australia, North America, Mexico, even if you go south past Mexico, same thing down there too. Those guys get very insecure. They're very insecure when it comes to that. When it comes to their woman being with certain guys, and it's not really about. See, a lot of guys will say if she's been with too many guys, that's one thing. But if he finds out she's been with somebody like me just one time, that's all it takes. He'd be like, oh, the heck with that. You know. Yeah. Yep. So guys are very insecure, boy. I'm telling you. But I digress, you know. But if a woman tells you, just keep in mind, if a woman tries to, tells you that what you got ain't, it's too little or whatever, probably ain't for you. And check this out. If you're too big, she's probably not for you either. So it could go both ways. You can be too big. If she's one of them petite women, she's just not like her body's probably not that big or whatever. At least that you're used to. She might not be for you either. And see, you have to be aware of who you are when it comes to this as a guy. Because there's some women, some small, petite women, I'm like, I'll broke her in half. I'm not going to even talk to her. I'm not even take it there. I'm not even let it go that far. Because I look at her body frame, she's just too little. She's too little. And it doesn't matter how old she is either. Because I have petite women from the 20s all the way to the 50s. Now, of course, every petite woman is not the same. But the majority of them, they can't take it. It is what it is. And then you got the women that got big butts. A lot of them, I've gotten complaints from them too. It says too much. It's too tight. Mostly. That's usually the complaint. Now, some women can get used to it. If you're bigger than what she's used to, of course. But that takes time, and and some women will. It just depends on. Some women can work with it, get used to your size. Some can't. Just depends. And then some women will. Doesn't really matter what you got, they're gonna take it. But that's not the average woman. That's not the average woman. But that's how it is, man. But just, hey, don't tolerate no disrespect. Don't let no woman control and dominate you. Or try to make you feel insecure about who you are. So, and justify why she should lay up with another man. Don't buy into that. Now, if you're into that lifestyle, if you're into swinging, hey, knock yourself out, man. Don't pay this video no mind. If you're into swinging and in the different lifestyle. But if that's not the case, hey, just take this information and run with it, bro. So, hey, if you like more video like this, the best place to go is at badboysecretsclub.com. That's badboysecretsclub.com. That over there, there's more videos like this and some. And P.S. by the way, if you're trying to learn this from the TV or your buddies or some Hollywood movie, good luck with that. You need to learn this stuff from somebody that's been there and done that, you know. And this is stuff that I talk about. I don't hear it anywhere else, and I haven't learned this from any television or my buddies or no books, you know. So hey, badboysecretsclub.com. Tell me what you think about this video below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.